Most people think they have a money problem, but that's not actually true. What they really have is a money behavior problem. Because if earning more money was the solution, then every high-income earner would be rich. And we both know that's not the case. There are people earning a lot who are still broke, still stressed, still wondering where their money went at the end of the month. So if you've ever asked yourself, why does my money disappear so fast? This is for you. Let's make this real. You get paid. Maybe not a huge salary, but something decent. For a brief moment, you feel in control. You tell yourself, this month will be different. Then life starts happening. Small expenses, data, transport, food. Maybe you just want to enjoy yourself a little. You deserve it, right? Before you know it, your account balance is low again. And now you're confused because you didn't do anything crazy. That's where most people miss it. Money problems don't come from one big mistake. They come from small, repeated habits that feel harmless. So let's fix that. Not with complicated financial theories, but with simple shifts that actually work in real life. First, you need to understand this. If you don't control your money, your lifestyle will control it for you. And lifestyle is sneaky. It quietly upgrades with your income. You earn more, you spend more, and somehow you're still stuck. That's why the first shift is this. Start treating saving like a bill, not an option. Most people save what's left after spending. That's the problem. There's usually nothing left. Instead, flip it. The moment money enters your account, remove a percentage immediately. Even if it's small, 10%, 5%, even 2%. What matters is consistency, because you're not just saving money, you're building identity. You're becoming someone who doesn't spend everything. Now here's where it gets interesting. A lot of people think they have a spending problem, but in reality, they have a decision problem. Think about it. Every time you spend money, you're choosing between your present self and your future self. And most people keep choosing now. I'll save next month. I'll invest when I earn more. I'll be serious later, but later never comes. So here's a simple rule that changes everything. Before you spend money, ask yourself, will this still matter to me in 3 days? Not 3 years. Just 3 days. You'll be surprised how many things instantly lose their importance. That one question alone can save you a lot of money. Now let's talk about something people don't like to hear. Budgeting. Yeah, I know. It sounds boring, restrictive, like you're trying to punish yourself. But a good budget is not about limiting your life. It's about telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. And here's the key. Keep it simple. Don't create some complicated spreadsheet you won't follow. Just divide your money into 3 basic parts. Needs, wants, future. Needs are things you must pay. Wants are things you enjoy. Future is savings and investments. If you can control just those 3, you're already ahead of most people. Now let me tell you a quick story. 2 friends earn the same amount. One spends freely, enjoys life, saves when possible. The other saves first, spends intentionally, and tracks where money goes. After 1 year, the difference is small. After 3 years, it's noticeable. After 5 years, it's life-changing. Same income, completely different outcomes. That's the power of consistency, not intensity, not luck, just small, repeated discipline. Now let's address another trap, comparing your life to others. Social media will make you feel like you're behind. People are traveling, buying things, living large. But what you don't see is the debt, the pressure, the reality behind the scenes. Trying to keep up is one of the fastest ways to stay broke. So instead, focus on this. Build a life that makes sense for you. Not for validation, not for appearance, but for peace. Because real financial freedom is not about showing off. It's about having options, the ability to say no, the ability to handle emergencies, the ability to breathe without constant stress. And that starts with one habit: spend with intention, save with discipline, think long term, even when it's uncomfortable. Now here's something practical you can start today. Pick one thing, not 10, just one. Maybe you start tracking your expenses. Maybe you automate your savings. Maybe you cut one unnecessary habit. Don't try to fix everything overnight. That's how people fail. Instead, build momentum. Because once you start seeing progress, even small progress, it becomes addictive. You begin to feel in control. And that feeling changes everything. So if there's one thing to remember from this, it's this. Managing money is not about how much you earn. It's about how consistently you make better decisions, quiet ones, small ones, daily ones. And over time, those decisions build a completely different life. Now think about this for a second. If nothing changes, where will your money habits take you in the next 2 to 3 years? And more importantly, what's one small decision you can make today that your future self will thank you